Hello, all. Resting is hard. Letting yourself actually take a break can be really hard, especially when you're dealing with internalized ablism or unlearning that your inherent value doesn't involve what labor you can provide for others. So, here's a 20-minute or so video of relaxing music and weaving. If you can, please grab some sort of hydration, sit, rest, drink your fluids, take your meds, and just breathe for 20 minutes. If you need something to do with your hands, that's absolutely fine too. I'll be asking a question partway through if accountability helps you like it does me, but answering that question is entirely optional. Your resting isn't being lazy, it's preventative maintenance. Resting, actually resting for 20 minutes now, will help prevent burnout later. Yes, I'm being a bit of a hypocrite, but I'm also fully planning on using my own videos for my own rest times, so I'm in this too. My name is Took. I'm a disabled genderqueer weaver who's had life take odd turns, but who knows that even tattered and worn yarn still has value, and that tired joints and health flares don't have to stop the journey. I weave exclusively with secondhand fibers, aided with adaptive warping, HR and OSHA cats, and a wonderful found family. Welcome to Hawk Song Weaving, where all our paths are a little bit warped. Today's question, and I'm aware that this is a pretty silly one, would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses? For me, I think I would rather do 100 duck-sized horses because that way I could potentially kick and bat them away, but there's not really much I can do against one horse-sized duck, because waterfowl are terrifying, and I got attacked by swans when I was 4 years old, and I don't like large birds, but I can deal with a bunch of small birds pretty easily. Um, I don't know if we're allowed to enlist anyone's help in this, but it is an established thing that, like, should, while my partners and I are out and about, we get, physically attacked, my job is to hand over my cane as a weapon and then lean against the wall. I'm not sure if that applies to 100 duck-sized horses, though. But yeah, would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses? Thank you for resting. I'm so glad for the odd turn that your path took that brought you here. Thank you for spending time with me at Hawk Song Weaving, where we're all a bit warped, and I hope that you have a truly excellent week.